welcome to Good Vibes Goddess Tarot. So today we're going to do a pick a card reading on what advice was given to you and why. Like what did they, pretty much, what advice was given to you? Why did they give you that advice? What did they expect it, to be the outcome when they gave you that advice? And what actually happened? And yeah, we got two piles today. So we have pile 1 with smug and pile 2 with joy reverse. If that doesn't work for you, got the 3 of diamonds and the ace of hearts. Do it that way. But yeah, you can pick your pile or piles, and I'll see you over there. Hello there, pile 1. So you picked smug. It's the 3 of diamonds. Diamonds is supposed to represent pentacles. So pretty much 3 of pentacles. Talks about like an apprenticeship. So you could be building something or work or teamwork, working together with somebody. Or somebody want to work together with you or collab with you in some way, shape, or form. And somebody feeling smug about it. Or you can be, okay, if you're the one working on a project by yourself and like putting things together, you feel smug because things might be working out for you. You're happy about it. You're proud of yourself in a way. So just some people might come off as smug, but to you it's just pride and stuff like that. You're proud of what you performed or what you did and stuff like that. You're proud of yourself. Now it's like somebody trying to work with you or want to collab with you and work with you. They might be feeling smug, right? Because they feel like the offer that they making to you, it's like it's a closed deal. It's real easy to see how it benefits you, or that like how like you will want to work with them and stuff like that. But that might not actually be the case. Because the 3 of Pentacles end up being the 8 of Pentacles. So even if it's you start off with people at some point in time, you're by yourself. So they can feel like it doesn't really work out being smug or feeling smug. But we're going to look into what was the advice that they gave you, why they gave you that advice, and what was the expected outcome, and then the actual outcome, right? But remember, your pal, the advice that you gave, okay, that they gave you, let me just gotta separate that by itself. Yeah, was all this, and it's like 2 different, piles in a way. But it's still the same question of what was the advice. So we're gonna stay tuned for that. Yeah, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna try to do break it into 2 parts. So I'm gonna spend at least 15 minutes on the why, the what, and stuff like that. So, boom. We have hammer, sabotage, rebuild, persistence, and working on it. And then we have seduce, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party, interference. And then we have Phoenix rising, new phase, rekindling, renew, transformation, growth, change, mindset. Funny enough, with the hammer, it does actually talks about the 3 of Pentacles, because the 3 of Pentacles is building something, and he is persistent and working on something. But the rebuilding, if you had a tower moment and stuff came crashing down and stuff like that, then and you're rebuilding and getting it back up. with the new, like the phoenix and the new phase and stuff like that, just turning and changing things around, and people seeing that, which is why they're trying to come in and talk to you now. Then we still with this, we have key on a ring with many options, decisions, unconventional, stringing along, one night stand. Then we have kisses, unconditional love, or unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. Then we have twin flame, yin and yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complementing each other. You know, like complimentary, like when it's just, you get it. And then we have photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Yeah, because you're on a whole new phase. Duh. Then we have acts, breaking up, separation, stop pattern, silent treatment, abuse. Abandoned, not abuse. I'm sorry. Abandoned. Abandoned! Oh, they probably abandoned you as a form of abuse. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Emotional abuse. They start off like the unconditional loving and be all loving, the love bombing and stuff like that, and then at some point they just, go silent and stop it. It was a form of emotional abuse. That's why they did that. And then we have camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past, and making memories. We had that twice. So, the advice, pretty much, that was given, or that this person listened to, was to try to... Okay, we go... Okay. They have many options to Okay. They have many times an opportunity to come in and talk to you. Okay? But they just sat there and reminisce about the times that you had. Okay? And because they couldn't make a decision on how to come in because they know what they did was fucked up and they strung you along and that you learned from it. They see like this whole phoenix rising from the ashes shit. Like they because some of y'all people been watching, okay? They seen it. They know. Especially with the camera here. And then we also have photos. Some of them, they know. They seen it. So which made it even harder trying to come in and talk to you. Because the reason why they did this was to emotionally like abuse you in some way, shape, or form. Should be under their control. And with the whole complimenting each other, it wasn't actually, because with the seduction, it's a karmic twin flame. You learned from your past. You learned about karmics, even if you didn't learn about karmics, and then this person helped you learn about karmics, which then separated you from your past. All karmics, in a way, or all karmics like this person. It helped you healed and learned a lesson, which now you have a changed mindset. You don't date these kind of people. You're not attracted to them anymore. And even if they try to flirt with you or anything like that, you don't entertain it. No matter how much they try to tempt you. But the advice is for this person to pretty much is to come back to try to put your twin flames and how they missing you, and that they stop doing the patterns that cause y'all to separate in the first place, and quickest giveaway Spirit is pretty much trying to say is that they actually just trying to seduce you. Because, you know, they see that somebody, like, you moved on. And then, so this was what the advice is. Why we have soulmate, soul contract, partnership agreement, soul contract. A karmic is technically a soul connection and an agreement and a partnership. And technically your soul did make a contract and agreement to learn the lesson in this lifetime. It's just you don't remember making that agreement. I think I explained it when I did the tree of life, the Kabbalah. Like at the top, okay, that's spirit. But as you go down, there's like a certain period, like a certain line, right? That's called like the abyss. So what's above and what's below, at some point in time, if you're not like fully balanced, you lose it. It won't. It's like, imagine like water trickling and stuff like that. It will flow if you're balanced. But if there's a blockage somewhere, it will just drip. But you're not fully understanding and getting the whole like meaning of what's going on because of, you know, that blockage, which is how you don't why you so don't remember that you made this agreement to learn, you know, lessons, and that certain people agree just to play those roles in your life, just to be lessons. And then it's not okay. You will be okay. They're a lesson to you, and you are a lesson to them. But for some of them, they don't see that they have a lesson to learn. They just want other people to learn it for them and stuff like that. And that's not what they're supposed to do, which is why their life continues to fuck up and fall apart. And they try to seduce and like sabotage. Not sabotage, but they try to seduce other people to take them in to then, you know, do the whole this shit. And then move on to the next. That's probably just literally how that person is. And that's what they just supposed to be lessons for everybody. Okay. Then we have girl talk so this is what they expected. The expected outcome with having fun. Or girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Okay, so they expected. Okay, then so what's actually happened? Oh, okay. So the actual outcome is engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment. My phone just dinged. Oh, yeah. Eternity, complete union. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's funny. I'm sorry. Yeah, you learned your lesson. One person learned their lesson, so of course they're gonna move on and, you know, rebuild something elsewhere, and then get to the Eight of Pentacles. Meanwhile, this person was just watching you build, like, get build up to the Eight of Pentacles, and even get to like a certain point, and just thought you would be happy with that, and just, you know, never take anybody else and never date again. You just, you know, just been you and your friends. Okay, it's always you and your friend. You will always be the single person in the group. And even if you are the single person in your group, you're in a relationship with yourself, in a partnership with yourself. You know, okay. With the twin flame, this person wanted you to think you needed them, okay? They was your better half. You whole by yourself, okay? So you're about to find another whole person, okay? Not a half a person, which is what they are, which is why they need other people. You don't need that. you good by yourself. Because I kept talking about the Eight of Pentacles. I'm pretty sure Eight of Pentacles is mastery. Which is why you might be feeling smug, okay? Because you mastered it, which is why we put you in the Nine of Pentacles with being happy and content. And you are happy and you are single and you're by yourself, financially stable, and taking care of your shit. That's Minor Arcana Empress, which explain why you're like all the work and effort that you put in. It paid off. You whole. You a whole ass person by yourself, and nobody can say they made you, they built you, they did this, they did that. Nobody can say that. They can say they broke you though. They sure did break you, but they can't say they built you up, bitch. Nah. Woo, they hurt. Young Ma Karma Cries playing in my head like, yeah, you supposed to be focused on yourself, like getting better, like, yeah, and like you wasn't supposed to like be in a whole relationship with somebody else. They ain't expect that. But now I'm gonna use the Tarot of Opposites. Just figure out which side is yours. But I'm using this to pretty much say that of course y'all gonna be in the same energy so that y'all was around each other. But like who benefited more off of this advice, kind of sort of. I'll say that depending on who you got engaged to. But like, okay, let's see. So we have Temperance, so we have Temperance upright on the left, Temperance reverse on the right. Also, these all came out together, which is why I'm showing them together. And then we have the Eight of Wands reverse on the left, upright on the right. And then we have the Emperor reverse on the left, Emperor upright on the left or right. And then we have the Page of Swords upright on the left and the Page of Swords reverse on the right. Did I be saying left on this side? I hope. Okay. We're going to start over. So on the left, we have Temperance upright. They watched you become balanced. They spied and watched and was upset because they couldn't move forward to out of balance and unstable. And so they did or said things out of spite. And that threw them more and more out of balance. No matter what they try to do, to try to catch up to you or try to stop you, it threw them more out of balance because they was doing it for spite and jealousy and envy. And if they are your soulmate and stuff like that, there's a lot of energy, and they was pretty much holding on to your energy and doing absolutely nothing with it but being jealous and envious and spiteful because they wanted to control it, and they felt like it was entitled to it, and they was just upset at the fact that you was leaving, at the fact that you was able to move on and bring yourself into balance. You was more of an emperor than they ever were. I'm gonna put this over here, and they sat and watched you do it. Or they have some type of proof or evidence. Or they have somebody else sat and watch you do it. And okay, I'm going to try to rush through this. Well, not rush, but we have the Knight of Swords reverse on the left, upright on the right. And then we have the Ten of Cups reverse on the left, upright on the right. Then we have the Knight of Wands upright on the left, reverse on the right. Then we have the Empress upright on the left, reverse in the right. And then we have the Three of Swords reverse on the left, upright on the right. No. Yeah, hold on. Okay, with the Three of Swords. This is a painful truth, okay, that they refuse to listen to. But that's upright. And then this is you heal from the truth. That's reverse. Thank you. Okay. Just had to explain. There we go. Okay. Yeah. The reason why I laughed when the Empress came out, because the Empress is upright on the where the Emperor is reversed. And then, so it's just like, it automatically just showed like this relationship is out of balance. It is unstable. And Temperance also talks about like balance. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you put it, it's out of balance and it's very unstable. And why is because somebody's very is a player and very impulsive. They refuse to accept the truth and listen to the truth and heal. And like, okay, this person could be the problem, right? The problem will literally ask you like, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" And they're like, it's literally them, and they won't accept the fact or the truth that they are the problem, and that they are the cause of their own unhappiness and the unhappiness of others. And the reason why they don't see that is because they feel like they so like charming to be around, like this whole player energy, and everybody wants them and everybody want to be around them, but that's not the truth. That's the whole, it's lies. And the person that they expected to do things out of spite or like become unbalanced and unstable became the most courageous person and became happy with their life. And now they don't even have the confidence or the strength to come to you or talk to you. Like, some of these people was already intimidated by you, not even more intimidated by you. And they know that you know that they were intimidated by you then, and they know that like the way that you are now, that they will be even more intimidated because you know what they did and you heal from it, and they literally have no reason to really talk to you or try to slow you down. So we have the Yin Yang Oracle. So we have harmony with stability and flow, right? So with the Temperance, and we have Neptune with compassion. Where's just the Ten of Cups? And then we have... Oh, these all come out together. JK, my bad. I was putting them... Pow. The way I was holding them. Okay, so next we have South Node, Comfort Zone, Clinging. Now I'm going to put it this way. It kind of sort of makes sense that way. And then we have Lack and Doubts. So, the reason why they did this is to... Somebody was more in peace and harmony and balance with themselves, and they wanted to throw them out of whack by trying to make it seem like they was being compassionate and loving and caring, and that they wanted to do what's best for them. But what it was actually going on is they were trying to cling on to you and put a whole bunch of doubts in your head to make you feel like you lack the stability that you need to move on and move forward, to step out of your comfort zone. How? By trying to be charming, because Neptune can be romantic, but it could also be like fantasy and charming and stuff like that, which Knight of Wands, player. They don't actually mean it, which is how the Knight of Swords reverse. They just impulsive and very spiteful, and when they don't get their way, they tend to be very... just say shit just to piss you off. They're very narcissistic, pretty much, which the Emperor reverse does kind of sort of talk about. And yeah, it's pretty much just to throw you out of balance and throw you out of whack. But that all came out together, and I pretty much just summed it up pretty good. And next, we have struggling, lack, past. See, this is why I didn't put it together. Because now it's saying, person that did this, okay, like how I just put it all together, is now struggling. Because they feel like they lack. Which I already told you, they lack the confidence to come and talk to you, to face you. Because the Knight of Swords, when it's upright, is on the right side is going like this way. And the Knight of Wands is going that way. And the Knight of Wands is reversed on this side. They don't have the confidence nor the bravery to face you. But you have the confidence and the bravery to face them. It's complete opposite. They will say all that behind their back, right? They will say all that, like talk all that shit behind their back. But like when it comes to like y'all in the same room, they hiding. They don't want nothing. They don't want no smoke, okay? And you put all that behind you and put it and left it in the past. And then we have vanity and pride and ego. Oh yeah, because you realize that this person is just all... They listen to other people, what other people got to say, and do, like, put on a performance for other people. It's their ego, and you're no longer in your, like, ego state and stuff like that. You had a whole ego death and stuff like that. You don't feel the need to prove to other people, like, you're the biggest or the baddest, or, like, nobody should fuck with you. Like, just... you being balanced and knowing who you are intimidate people. So that's what you gotta do. Like, that's all you... And then we, like, who is, or who started it, or who they listened to, I don't really know. Was it immature older female? Because in this way it says mature female, but it came out reverse. They was immature, but they don't really act their age in a way. And then we have journey. I use the Kipper deck for like the who, what, when, where, how, right? So you already have the what, like what was the advice, why they gave you the advice, what they expected, what actually happened. Now we're getting like who. What actually happened was the whole journey. You separated, you moved on, became stable and balanced, find peace and harmony with yourself, and like created a whole new comfort zone for yourself. The things where you felt like you lacked, you actually went after. And again, because in the journey card, there's two people back there. They watched you do this shit. Yeah, despair. Now they hurt. Now they feel like they lost all hope coming to you, or getting you back, or talking to you, because they literally have no reason to. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say. Right, because we have 6, 10, 5. Like, there's nothing to say. Because 6 is harmony. Harmony is here. 10 is a completion. And the 6 is reverse. They literally try to, like throw your stability and your flow out of disharmony and was like, yep. There we go. Let's leave. They wanted you to be in despair. You're not in despair. They would have been fine if you've been happily single by yourself. Like, by yourself, you don't want to talk to nobody, you just hanging out with your friends. You even if you're hanging out with your friends, like I said before, you could be good by yourself. You whole by yourself. You're in a relationship with yourself. And then you're going to find another person that's whole and know who they are as well. And this person can't compete with you, nor they compete with that other person. Because you healed. You let this shit go. And then we have focused, like it came out like reverse. Okay, so if they was watching you, now they no longer watching you, but because it says eyes for you and fascinated and watching, but it's not reverse. At some point in time, it was always in the upright, as now they stopped. It got too hard to watch. They can't. Too hard to see. Then we have entrapment, pregnancy, money, heartstrings. I think, okay. Then we have interview, talk, communication, getting on the same page. The reason why they stopped watching you is because they got some other shit that they got focused on, okay? They think somebody's trying to entrap them with a baby. But some of y'all, that baby ain't theirs. Well, with this out of balance relationship, because the Empress could talk about somebody being pregnant. If somebody is pregnant, it's like the opposite, where one person that is not their baby, but for some people that is their baby. Let's say they was cheating and stuff like that. That person also cheated. That's what I mean. Like, that's not their baby. Now, if they wasn't cheating because they so hard, like, sad and devastated and stuff like that, the person still cheated. But they will, from time to time, like, it's kind of sketchy, but that is actually their child. Whatever, like, things come down to it. That's like, it's some weird shit like that. That's why they have to focus on some shit, okay? Or the attention need to be on that. It can't be on you. And that, like, they can't do both. And also, if they was watching you and you was watching tarot videos and stuff like that, or they have an eye on you, I want to say, like, oh, the tarot videos you was watching, like, if you mentioned it to somebody or stuff like that, or like when you was out, they'd be able to see it. I don't know. It's kind of weird if they all up in your phone, but hey, I don't know. Either way, we'll be able to see it somehow, some way. They will watch the same video with the cross-watching. And while cross-watching, they will think the information about themselves will still come up and stuff like that. And now they're starting to see, like, some of the shit that I was saying about them are actually coming true. And it's just like, yeah. Like, you thought I was saying it for my health? Like, like, that's weird. So yeah. Then we have the grumpy red fairy with be true to yourself. Yeah, cause. And then we have out for trick or treating. We here. And then we have the Three of Fate with what comes around. Yeah, what comes around goes around. Which is what? Karma. And also, funny enough, because it's 8, 5, and then it's 26. 26 equals to 8. 8 is a loop, is it not? And then when you put it on the side, it's infinity. What comes around goes around. So what they did to you came right back to them. Or what they tried to do to you came right back to them. And they didn't realize that shit. Because they was too busy focused on you. Then we have... Oh yeah, and then we also with the 5 with the despair. That's why they trying to come to you now. Because they have no other place to go. And 5 talking about like a transformation. I told you they seen this Phoenix rising. They seen all it. They know you in a different level or a different stage in your life to help them out. They know who can help them out and who can't help them out. And then especially if they haven't spoken to you in a while, how they automatically know that you can help them out and how to like stuff like that. They gonna try and be like, oh, because you was always so loving and so nice. That's the emotional abuse that they're trying to play and trying to pull. But then as soon as they, don't need your help anymore, they're gonna leave again. And we have all the glitters. And then we have not for you. Alright, just not for you. Leave this person alone. This is not your problem. Then we have here and now. Right? Past is going that way. This is the here and now, and this is the future. Your past, right? It literally has past here. That's that way. That's what your past is going through. If you put this here, that's what your past is going through. Also, the Emperor reverse is on your past side. The Emperor upright is on the future. Not saying that the Emperor upright is going to be spiteful. No. The people he will put he will put them in check. The spiteful people and stuff like that. Because he's balanced in the person of authority. He's not going to listen to the spiteful gossip of just envious and jealous people. She's going to power through it. And you also going to power through it and not listen to it. Because that's 32, which is 5. And we had that right here. Your past is in despair. Because you're living in the present. Because you healed from your past. They have nothing to attach. You have no reason to attach to them. Because they're in your past. And you don't, you healed from your past. So you're just living in the present. And just thinking about the future. And you don't want your past in your future. Which is why you detached from your past and healed from it. And that helped you to go through this whole transformation and become this Phoenix Rising. And they stuck. Because you wasn't supposed to. Okay. Even they would have been fine with you just being happily single and just continue being half of yourself. Right? That half. They didn't expect you to be a whole. They never expect you to find the whole, the whole you. They expect you to always just be half. And it's no. You would never half-ass anything in your life. You ain't never. So I don't know why they thought you was going to half-ass healing. If you ever half-ass anything in your life. But hey, that's them for you. Yeah, because it went from 7, 6, 5. It de-escalated. So how it de-escalated? Because you healed. But then we have from the Healing Yourself deck, from Temptation. Right? And then 1 and a 9 is a 10. This is a completion. And we have seduction over here with temptation. This journey was to teach you that people just can't trust everything. All that glitter is not gold, okay? You can't trust everything. And then we have self-love. See what I told you? They didn't expect you to find the whole you. They didn't expect you to love yourself. That's what I keep saying. Even if you by yourself, even if you single, you love you so much that you in a whole relationship by yourself, okay? It's just you and spirit and y'all good together. And if anybody trying to come in between that is literally somebody that spirit sent. And then you will know that spirit sent them because spirit's going to tell you that they sent this person. This past person, spirit ain't sent them. I'm going to be honest with you. Even if spirit will tell you if they sent the past person. And there's they sent this past person to apologize. They ain't sent this past person. Which is why this past person can't come to you. No matter how hard they try. Because they was just, nobody, spirit ain't said to who sent them? Nobody, exactly. See? Help from above. Spirit was I ain't sent for you. I did not send for you. Don't send for me. And that's 27, which is 9. And 9 is something about releasing and letting go. Spirit helped you release and let this go. For you to love yourself. And let you love yourself. Realize that you are worthy and deserving of love. And if somebody don't want to give it to you, you can give it to yourself. Now these two came out together. So we have beware of codependency and distance. Addictive behavior are affecting your romantic life. The separation you are experiencing is necessary to help your relationship grow. And then we have faith. The angels are working behind the scenes to make the relationship flourish. Not with this past person. Then we have open yourself up to love. It is safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. Which is why you're not scared. Okay? They scared. They're in despair. Why? Because you gonna get married. Somebody gonna snatch that ass up. And they can't get a chance anymore. They can't flirt with you. They can't hook up with you. They can't tempt you. They ain't nothing. And then you probably like, oh, but they didn't want to marry me anyways. They would have just, they wanted to play in your face until forever in the day. But if you get married, like you're now, with the self-love and stuff like that, you're now not going to, like, you're not going to jeopardize your relationship. I'm not saying before you put it, jeopardize your relationship with this. The deck is not reversed. I was going to fix it, but I'm not going to do that. This person don't have a key, don't have access to you. And it literally says not for you. They're at a crossroads and don't know where to go. Which is why they're trying to come to you to help, for you to fix it. But nobody can fix their problems but them. They created these problems themselves. Oh yeah, but the self-love, by loving yourself, you realize your self-worth, and that also increases your self-trust, and that caused you to set boundaries. And now since you have boundaries, it's kind of hard for people to play with you or manipulate you. And you're now more aware of certain things. The things that's not for you, you're not letting certain people have access to you and around you. With the beware of, codependencies. Like, you're aware of certain things. That's what you even said, like, anybody that reminds you of anybody like this person or similar to this person, you just like, yeah, no, you literally healed yourself from that. And they know that, and they can see that, and they watched you do it. Watched it. they had like a front row seat, and they just in amazement. Also, this is the 8 of diamonds, which is the pentacles, like I said before. Then we have 3 here. They thought you was gonna take them back. Now they not, no access. Now they no longer smug. And we have the 2 of pentacles, God who supports the universe with fortune and fame and fulfillment of any request. Then we have the 5 of swords, God, the highest being, with desire of knowledge and acquiring of wisdom. I probably said that wrong, but just give you wisdom, gaining wisdom, sending wisdom along. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Swords, with God, the hope of earth, with ritual ceremonies, can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. Okay, just based off of this, the 2 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords, this person was self-sabotage and was short-sighted, trying to go back and forth and juggle what was going on. And with the rituals and ceremony, they did this for repeatedly to the point like it became like a ritual, like it became a routine, and not realizing what was going on in the background. Even if you walked away, they thought they won pretty much, not realizing that it just wasn't a worthy fight. It wasn't something that was worth your time or your energy. Then we have fortune and fame with ritual and ceremony. They're probably what they wanted and stuff like that. Yeah, with this girl talk, I guess they wanted you like to talk about them and always talk about them, and they like the reason why you're single, why you gave up all relationships and stuff like that. Then we have fulfilling of any requests and acquiring, or can acquire all the treasures in the world of heaven and earth. Oh, this is a lesson that you needed to learn. Your soul needed to learn it, and you needed to learn it in general. So you don't just listen, like continue to listen to people and take what they say face value. Like read between the lines and stuff like that. Then we have the angel of fertility. And the Empress is out here. Somebody really could be pregnant. In many different ways than one. Okay? Somebody could be pregnant, but then somebody could just have an idea. Okay? Vice versa. Okay? This person could have somebody pregnant. Even if you're pregnant by your person. That's person ain't gotta worry if that's their kid. This person gotta worry if that's their kid. Okay? Cause remember, I ain't never took a fraternity test, came up like twice. Even if you don't remember, I remember. It came up like twice. And yeah. And I even remember with the cause the song like the silence for the no preliminary healing, silence for the record. Show the world I know it's too late. With Kendrick. But even before that, he says like I know karma coming heavy. So yeah, this person broke spiritual law. That's why there's no like preliminary hearing. There's no reason to have it. Spirit knows they broke the law. It could be proven and can be shown. So even if they try to like, they want to take it to court. Well, either way, it's going to court, but they don't need to go to be like, oh, I think this person committed a crime. They know this person committed a crime. They know they did, and the person knows as well. The only person that didn't really know probably was you. Like, probably was you, but now you do. Now you all caught up and you free to heal yourself because the person was never going to tell you. Yeah. Angel of knowledge. The person was never going to tell you. We even had that here. Desire to know and the aquarium of knowledge. No, wisdom. It was never going to tell you. So they told you. And things are balancing out because this person threw things out of whack and out of balance for their own personal gain. But yeah, that's all that I see for this reading. If you feel like this reading resonated with you, then please like, share, subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you for watching. Hi there, Pal 2. So you picked Joy, technically, reverse, but Joy. The Ace of Hearts, which is pretty much Ace of Cups. Reverse, in a way. So yeah, let's see what advice comes out for you. That's pretty much self-explanatory. The Ace of Cups reverse is not a loving beginning. There's no okay. There's no romantic love. There's creative blocks, spiritual blocks, and emotional blocks. Yeah, just Could be feeling numb, sad, depressed. It's a yellow card. I'll say just black. Black absorb. Black is the presence of all color, while white is the absence of all color. So you might be feeling a lot of emotions where you can't figure out which is which. But yeah, we're gonna look into what is the advice, why they gave you that advice. I had to think about it. My bad. What was the advice? Why they gave you that advice? What was the expected outcome and the actual outcome? Then we have love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. Okay, maybe I need to turn this down. And then we have coffin, ending brings new beginning, growth, change, liberation, transition. So I'm confused to why it's joy reverse. Maybe it gets there. Then we have palm trees, stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, flexibility. Coffee cups, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifting, friendship. Is the joy reversed because somebody tried to tell you to end the situation and you decided to not end it and continue to be friends with that person? If that is the case, I'm sorry to say, but you're the reason why you upset. Like, it's just what it is. Because the expected outcome was growth and stability and security. But what's actually this was actually happened. We got friendship. So did you not end up with the person, or did you end up with the person? If you didn't end up with the person, then yeah. I would more so expected this to be flipped, not like friendship here. Which could be why the joy is reversed, and then because she's holding the love here with the heart and stuff like that. And this is the cup. The Ace of Cups will be reversed because you're not supposed to be friends with this person. No matter how much love you put in that cup, they just gonna continue to drink and drink it and drink it and drink it and drink it. They never gonna fill your cup. They savor in the moments that you're giving them. They don't give you any moments. You have no moments to savor. They feeling uplifted because of you. You don't feel uplifted because of them, which is why joy is reversed. Something, just but y'all do y'all. Y'all do y'all. But that's kind of self-explanatory if that is the case. But if you don't want to blame yourself, you trying to blame other people, I mean, that could take you but so far. But okay, again, you do you. Whatever helps you. I mean, that doesn't technically help you, but you do you, man. The tarot of opposites. So pretty much, y'all will have to be in the same energy. So we're gonna pretty much see who benefited more of who by giving this advice or listening to this advice. So just pick the side that you seem most likely on. Alright. So We have on the left side, we have the Four of Cups upright, and then on the right, we have the Four of Cups reverse. Basically, if somebody gave you the advice and you took the advice, okay? Spirit said break up with this person, you listen and you broke up with that person, okay? On the flip side, Four of Cups reverse, you did not listen. It's just point blank, you did not listen. You refused to listen. So now you don't have any emotions to anything. Yeah. Then we have on the left the King of Pentacles upright, and then on the right the King of Pentacles reverse. That help the advice, listen to the advice, put you in a stable, position, a status where you were growing, things was growing for you. You had stability, you had wealth, you would be better off than if you had not listened to the advice. Now you with the materialistic, superficial person that cares nothing about love. All they care about is money, status, wealth, price tags. Now this song stuck popped in my head. Cha-ching, cha-ching, and about to blah, 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 like this. Huh. Like, that person don't get that song. They just like, it is about the price tag. Like, what are you two talking about? Like, yeah. Then we have the Devil on the left side, upright. On the right side, reverse. Pretty much for... I'm going to continue before I say something. Because I want to say, like, on the right side, it could be saying this person is reclaiming their time. But they still chained and anchored. But the chain is kind of sort of loose. But it could also mean, like, this person just... Where before they was obsessed, like, it became like an addiction kind of thing. Where over here it could just be fear. And then we have the King of Swords. On the left side, the King of Swords is reverse. On the right side, the King of Swords is upright. So, oh, okay, I see. Somebody's materialistic, somebody actually speaks the truth and have morals and integrity. They come together and they meet and they have a conversation. And then these two came out together. That's why I had this on it, so I can remember that it was together. Then we have the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Okay, the Three of Pentacles upright on the left, and the Nine of Wands reverse on the left, right? On the right, the Nine of Wands. Did I say Nine of Pentacles? Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is upright, and then the Three of Pentacles is reverse. I'm gonna put this here so I can remember these two go together. What is that technically saying? I want to say somebody put in work and effort. Wow. Because in the Nine of Wands reverse is kind of sort of like talking about like a hideout and like hiding out and trying to buy time. But with the Three of Pentacles upright, while they was hiding out and like trying to like buy time, they was working on something. And with on the flip side of things, they was persistent on work, like doing something, but it didn't work out for them. So then when you add the 9 and the 3, it comes back to like 12, and 12 comes back to 3. So either like it comes back to the 3 of Pentacles, what they spent their time working on and building. Somebody used it more effectively than the other. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles upright on the left and reverse on the right. Yeah. So because because the 2 of Pentacles reverse about like not being able to multitask, or like not saying not be like, you probably can still multitask, probably shouldn't, because things are falling apart. You probably should focus on one thing at a time, because what you're not producing the best work that you could. And the reason that is happening is because you're just focusing on the money aspect, which with the king of swords being upright, person isn't aware of that. They're more just focused on the money. And my phone just went off, so that was a confirmation. Like, they are aware that they're just doing it for money, and it is just for money. And or that they just end this relationship for money, while the other or this partnership for money, while the other person is not aware of it and just chained to it and anchored to it. But yeah, like if you had listened to the advice, you could have probably just played dumb, and then it would have worked out for you in the end. Because at some point in time, the person would just left you alone. Then we have the Yin Yang Oracle with healing and a child. Yeah, the reason why y'all got attached to each other while this devil is here, it was like a trauma bond. And one person is aware of that. They know your wounds, your triggers, and they're using it. Then we have limitations, fears. Yep. Which is what the devil does. Yeah, because the King of Swords upright is on the Devil reverse and the King of Pentacles reverse. But also the 9 of Wands is upright. They know. They continue doing this. They're persistent in this. They know that this is their character. They cool with it. Like I said, there's a chain there. Because this is a chain. Right? He feels stuck. You gotta loosen the chain. Loosen the links and stuff like that. They still attached to something. Okay? But they just cool with it. So it's just, they are aware they are a horrible person. Do they care? No. No. They want to get what they want. Just give them money. That's all they want. They don't care. They know they're a bad person and a horrible person. So what? They care about price tags. They don't care about being a good person. Where being a good person getting you? Huh? That's pretty much how this person feels. Oh wow. Then we have until debt tear us apart. Then we have debt meaning karmic debt. Because we have Saturn, contract, career, commitment. That's why this person was a karmic that you just continuously took back because you refused to heal from your inner childhood wounds, or just heal from the past, learn from the past. And so yeah, pretty much like I said, the whole reason why you're sad, you're upset, you can't really blame nobody, but you know, you gotta look at yourself at some point in time. Then we have mature man, courtship, concern. It de-escalated too. Because I see this as the 3-3. Right? Coming 5, 4, 3. You thought this person was mature, or that they was older than you, that you wouldn't have certain problems because of the age. That's a lie. That's a lie. This person just simply doesn't act their age. Because once I saw the 3 of Pentacles, I was gonna say maybe, you know, you want to go to pile 1. And if you like, why? The way that the Ace of Pentacles, like I said, that that's technically the Ace of Cups with the Ace and Hearts. Ace of Cups. The other one was 3 and Diamonds. Diamonds of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Ooh, or you could just simply be the crosswasher. Either way, could be, I don't know, man. You can figure it out. But if you want to go over there, go over there. If not, cool. But either way, somebody thought because this person was older or of a certain like status, they wouldn't have certain concerns in a relationship. That's a lie. It's like the person can dress the part and act the part, but they don't actually belong there. And then we have denial, not facing the truth, and rational reasoning. Because 5 talks about a conflict, transition. But 4 talks about like stability and stagnation. And then we even have it here. It went from like 4, 9, which increased. But then when you add that all up, it still became 3. And then we have 4, 3, 2. So it still de-escalates. The situation could de-escalate if you just admit what's holding you back is your fears and limitations of codependency. Of not wanting to be alone. Or being scared of being alone. Or just be cool with the fact that you're an awful person. I don't freaking know, but what it is, you gotta figure it out. And you can't blame anybody else for it because it's nobody else's fault but your own. That's the whole denial thing. It's literally you. It's your mother. Then we have cricket, silence, no action. Then we have grip, anchor, chains, way down. See what I said? See? So you're in a relationship that's unfulfilling because there is no point in the relationship. So it's just literally holding you back and weighing you down. Not only are you holding yourself back, you're holding the other person in the relationship back. Unless that person is just using you for financial means and you're really just holding yourself back, and you just letting this person drain your pockets dry by not realizing that this person is just using you for money. Or for status. And we have sea storm with calm amongst chaos. And it's a 5. Yeah, they pretending like they're calm and they cool collective, but in the inside, it's a whole storm and shit's falling apart. They are not okay. Then we have Fairies of the Highland with It's Time to Be Brave. The 2. Yeah, now it's time for them to make a choice. They had a choice this whole time. To listen. They could have. Okay, they had a choice to listen to Spirit or not listen to Spirit. They made the choice not to listen to Spirit. Okay, cool, fine. And look what that led them. Okay? But they could have always stopped and be like, okay, I'm going to leave this person alone. And see where that took them. But they didn't do that. That's all that. Like, that choice was still there. They try to make it seem like, oh, that's no longer an option. It's still an option. They can still leave this person alone. And walk away. That's always an option. They acting like they joined that. Except if they married, that's their fault. Again. But then still, they can get a divorce. Like, they don't have to be together forever. Like, then we have Angel of Alchemy with Miracle. Like, that's, like, who would have thought about that? Like, oh my goodness. Like, you can get a separation and or a divorce. Like, who would have thought these things exist? Yeah, see, 9 is a 3. That's what they concerned about. How can they turn this? How can they turn this around? And it's like the answer is real clear and real simple, but they try to make it seem like it's rocket science, the hardest thing in life to do or to think about, and it's like that's weird. But you do you. And then we have Imagine. Yeah, they're just imagining a whole bunch of concerns that doesn't even actually exist. So they creating their own fears and limitations on themselves. Then we have Truth Be Told. Because Imagine is 2. Well, it was 20, and then 20 also says, it's time to be brave. Like, imagine that. Like, it was so simple. And then we have 14, which is 5. Truth be told, this storm could be, like, smoothed out if you just leave this person and walk away. And let this person go. Let somebody else love this person. Love yourself enough to, like, realize this person cannot love you the way you deserve to be loved. You cannot love them the way that they needed to be loved. Okay? You cannot love them into loving you. Maybe you should let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Then we have TikTok. Three. So it could be concerned about all the time that they wasted, all the time that they invested into it. And then what other people are going to say. And then we have Entrapment. What is 7? Well, it's 37. Well, 30. What's 34? Which is 37. It's 34 equals 7. 7 talks about challenge, adversity, like external challenges and external challenges. This person refused to heal from their childhood, so that's the internal problems, and now they're in a relationship with somebody else that also probably didn't heal from their childhood, And now that's external challenges that they are also taking on. So even more challenges, which is chaos and storms. Oh, but this is from the Heal Yourself deck. So, again, you're stuck in this, but you put yourself in it so you can get yourself out of it, is what Spirit's basically trying to say. And then we have patience. We have 5. Yeah, the longer you sit and wait, the longer you're going to stay there. Then we have dreams. With the 3, you can sit, because the answer is real simple. Walk away, leave, end it. We have coffin, like it's done, over with. It's like you keep bringing it back up, bringing it to life. For what reason? Nobody's telling you to do it. So you do you, like I said. If you want to be stuck, hey, you do that. Then we have two different paths. You are not the same. Wait, you are not on the same page with the person you have in mind. The direction you want to move. What? I'm gonna start over. You are not on the same page with the person you have in mind. The directions you want to move into are different. I've already said y'all holding each other back. So, reconciliation. Someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. Then we have law of attraction. You have been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. Now, since I told you to go watch number 3, or for number 3, pile 1. Yeah. With this law of attraction, like I said, you're the one creating your own storms. You're also the one attracting them. You created it, which is why it's coming to you. So somebody that you once was attached to, that you try to now reconcile with, or that you once rejected, is probably now going to end up rejecting you. Or that you worried about that, and it might actually come true. And then you might feel like, oh, it's because I wasted time, or because I did this, and a third. For one, with Saturn being here, it's because you didn't learn your lesson and you did not heal. That's easy to see. And the other person probably did heal, which is why they end up rejecting you. There's no reason to start this back up again. I even said that with the coffin. We have the fox. Right? 14 with 5. See, truth be told, this person is just sneaky and trying to be cunning. And then clubs are wands. Yeah, 9 of wands. Scythe. Just being sneaky and cunning and trying to make it seem like they don't know what they're doing. Or literally denial. But then it's like... It's just... Like, it's... I don't understand. I understand, but then it's just like, that's the problem. And then some of y'all know that and are aware of that, and just keep taking it back. As if it's just not the exact same thing, or just gonna start all over again and be the exact same way. But like I said, y'all do y'all. Maybe y'all just like just like hurting your feelings. I don't, not even, because if that was the case, then I would be happy. So it's just like y'all, yeah, it's like being an emotional sadist or emotional masochist and trying to make it seem like you're cool with it. But then if you was cool with it, joy would be upright, not reverse. So therefore, you're not okay with this, so maybe you should cut it the fuck out. You know? Because most sadists, I think sadists is the one that hurt other people. Like, or those ones that like pain. Oh shit. Which one is it? No, I think masochist is the one that hurt other people. So a sadist, if you're trying to hurt your own feelings, and you know this person how they are, and you just been okay with it, you okay with them taking money from you and using you, the joy would be upright. And then also, if you are the masochist trying to inflict pain on somebody else, it still would have been upright. Because this person is technically concerned, this person is hurting. So, this, you're not a sadist nor a masochist, so cut the shit out. Okay? Realize that the shit hurts. Maybe you should fucking stop. Okay? It's like, reflexes, right? Our brain just naturally do stuff when some of the things we actually have to think about. Like if we put our hand on the stove, and sometimes our brain will think about it like, sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold. Maybe let's not put our hand on the stove, right? Right? Let's say hand on you. It's fire, okay? You're trying to put your hand there, and trying to keep your hand there as if your brain isn't, like, your hand isn't reflexing to pull away, and everybody can see like it's doing that, and your body is giving the signs and signals of like, this shit hurts, I don't want to do this anymore, maybe you should stop. And you're just trying to be like, oh no, I'm fine, I'm okay. And it's like, no, you're not. Everybody can see that you're not. You know that you're not, and you're just trying to put on this tough girl act, tough boy act that you are, and it's just no, you're doing it for nobody. Cause nobody cares. You're just hurting yourself at this point. Because the people that's gonna continue to use it, they don't care. Actually, I think the people that actually did care at some point in time just left. Now I think that's why you want to like the whole reconciliation, but I don't think they end up working with you. Then we have the Queen of Wands with the hidden God with divine power and guidance against mental troubles. Yeah, this was like, there's this concern, you creating your own concerns. So this, the law of attraction, you pretty much did it to yourself. Then we have the Six of Cups with God who serves all men, motivation, lift up those who are fallen and humiliated. Because if you had learned, because in the tower, right, you fall, you would have been picked up. Because even though it's the Six of Cups, you would have remembered that fall, learned the lesson, you would have healed. You never did. Or you fell, you never healed. You just stayed there. And then we have the Fool with the exalting God with will and new beginnings, assisting in great undertakings. Yeah, so there is no new beginning. How can it be a new beginning if you keep starting it over with the exact same person that's keep hurting you and causing mental, like, problems. Probably not even anymore because emotionally numb. I'm trying to make it seem like you're cool with it, you're fine what's going on. When in all actuality, you're not. Your person knows they don't give a fuck. And with this TikTok, it's like it's like round and round. It's the same thing over and over again. It's get like at some point in time it gets tiring saying the exact same thing again and again and again to the exact same person. And while that person knows and aware of what the person is doing, but then trying to play dumb as if they don't know what the person is doing, and then get upset. And it's like you're hurting yourself at the end of the day. It's not my feelings, it's your feelings. I don't feel it. They don't feel it. You do. So it's like you're hurting your own feelings for somebody else that don't give a fuck about you. For concerns that's not even there. That's not existing. It could be like, oh, what are people going to say? They're not going to say anything. They don't give a fuck. They don't really care. Even if they do say something, it's going to say something for like what? A few months? 5 seconds? 5 minutes? Probably not at all. Like, but okay. Then we have the angel of healing. Like I said again, y'all do you though. Then we have the angel of abundance. Like, if you had healed, you would have been in a better position rather than continue giving to this person repeatedly. But you do you. Like, but that's all I see for this reading. That's if this helped you. I see how it helped, because it's more sort of saying like you had a choice in this the whole time and you refused to make the choice that you needed to make because with these limitations, you put limitations on yourself and you holding yourself back, but you were like not facing the truth and realizing that you refuse to accept your own responsibilities that you played in this. You wasted your own time. How? By allowing this other person to waste your time. With this courtship, okay, your boyfriend ain't shit. They know they ain't shit. You know they ain't shit. But yet, you continue to date that person 5 years, like at least 5 years, and then thought, oh, I thought like at least at some point in time they gonna become like something. Like, no. They know they ain't shit. They was cool with it. They okay with not being shit. You ain't want, like, you was also okay with them being ain't shit. But you don't want to accept that. Why? Because you don't want other people to realize that you accept ain't shit ass niggas. Sorry. But true. You're cool with fuckboys. Okay. Somebody gotta accept them. You do. Realize that. Don't be mad at other people because they don't want fuckboys. Okay? Like, that's all it is. But then, the truth of the matter is, you don't even want fuckboys yourself. Great. What are you going to do about that? Just simply stop taking fuckboys. That's all you have to do. But you continue to flirt with them, to take them. Say yes. Like, no. Whose fault is that? Nobody's but yours. Like, so it's like you allowed this person to waste your time. Especially if y'all broke up and kept going, like they kept coming back to, they knew what they was doing. They know what emotion to play with or what to say, what to do, what to get back in your good graces. They know. It's probably to the point that you can predict what this person is going to do. They're not spontaneous in no way, shape, or form. You allowed it. So you're sad because of yourself, of the shit that you allowed to go on in your life. That makes you angry. You're saying that you need to have control over your life and what you do and your decisions. Point blank and period. But since you didn't do that, you did not grow in no way, shape, or form. So your stability and your security is out of balance. Meanwhile, other people, like the ones that probably did try to help you get out of this, are in a more better position. But yeah, that's all I say for this reading. I'll see you next time. Bye.